My gratitudes to the universe. Friends, we are going to learn today about 4 sides, 4 corners of the land. Any construction before we had to see the land, whether it is as per Vastu or not. If it is as per Vastu, it is well and good. If it is not as per Vastu Shastra, we had to correct the land. We go to the east. East is to be called as divine place, Pitrustan or father's place. Here people are very rich, peace and prosperous. And helping each other. Youths are well educated, wise scholars, intellectuals will come from this place. Financially they are very sound. It is land having ditches and water bodies like ponds, deep wells and borings. It will be prosperous one. It is lower than the other sides. Water has to flow from the other sides. If it is higher than other places, then we have to see that is to be corrected as was so. If not, people will suffer. Riches will go. Financial fluctuations will be there. Uncurable diseases will prevail. Head of the family or institution will suffer a lot. He will tame the tension always. Automatically he will become poor and pauper. Then lastly, this land will become the hands of a woman. Now, we go to the northeast, Ishani. It is to be called as a sacred place. Lord Shiva and Guru Jupiter are ruling this land. That's why people here very calm and quiet. They will be rich and prosperous. There will be peace and tranquility in the land. youths are well educated and God-fearing, we can construct the temples this side only. If it is not for Vastu, then problems will arise. There won't be peace and prosperity in the land. Confusion, chaos will be there. Financially and spiritually, mentally, people will suffer. That's why we have to see this land should not be higher than the other places. We have to correct the land as per Vastu Shastra. Now we go to the north. North is fertile, prosperous, and peace and tranquility will be there. It is wealth place, and also it is Matrusthan, mother's place. Lord of wealth Kuber and Mercury Buddha is ruling here. Hence, people will live here peace and tranquility. It must be lower than the other places except northeast. If it is higher than the other places, having a heavy material in this land, boulders or rocks will be here, then it is useless for the human being. That will be against Vastu Shastra. Riches will be vanishing. There won't be any peace and prosperity among the people. That's why we must correct the land. Before construction. Now we go for the northwest. Northwest is ruled by moon and round of winds, Vayu or Pavan. People will be rich, peace and tranquility will be there. So far this is as per Vastu, having higher place than north and northeast to east, having heavy material, boulders and trees. There won't be any ditches or water bodies in this land. Once water bodies or ditches are there, means these are against the Vastu Shastra. If we are not going to correct that one, people will suffer a lot, financially, spiritually, mentally. Lord of Winds, Vayu is there. He will see that people will become characterless, ungodly, without any money or wealth. Financial fluctuations will be there. Ladies will suffer a lot. Incurable diseases will be there. Hence, my dear friends, before any construction there, we had to correct the land as per Vastu Shastra. Now we go to the southeast, where Venus and fire are ruling the land. If it is as per Vastu Shastra, this land will be perfect for a human being. Peace and prosperity will be among the people. There is always finance and wealth in this land. This land must be higher than northwest, north, northeast and east. Then it is as per Vastu Shastra. If there are any ditches, water bodies, lower than the other places, means it is against Vastu. People will be sufferers in all respects. There will be theft, fire accidents, people will become useless. Hence, we have to correct the land as per Vastu Shastra. We go to the south. South is ruled by Mars and Leon. This land must be heavy and highest point. Fertile land will be there. If it is having any tall trees and boulders, stones, rocks, then it is as per Vastu. It is higher than the other places. Once it is lower than the other places, having ditches and water bodies, then it will become against the Vastu. Then there will be problem people will be restless, cruel, ungodly, not useful to anyone. So, there will be unnecessary deaths, murders, incurable diseases will prevail in this land. Hence, we must correct the land as per Vastu Shastra. Now we go to the West. West is ruled by the Shani or Saturn and Varun. This land is fertile. Cattle will flourish anything. People are very rich, pious. Peace and prosperity will be there. Once it is higher than the other places, it is much useful if it is higher than the other places. Except in south and southwest, then it is against the Vastu. In order to have congenial atmosphere in this land, we must correct the land as per the Vastu Shastra. Lastly, we come to southwest. Southwest is a devil's corner. It is ruled by Rahu and Ketu and Nirut. In other words, Uranus, Neptune and Nirut. It is a dangerous place if we are not going to correct as per Vastu. This place is the tallest and the highest place, and there should be very heavy in this place. Tall trees, boulders will be here. Any ditch or any water body like lakes, ponds, deep wells and borings will be here, then it is against Vastu. This place must not be lower than other places. People will suffer here. And always people will see the chaos and confusion. Youth will become ungodly. They will lose finance and other facilities. That's why this must be as per Vastu. And the most dangerous thing is unnecessary deaths will be here and murders will take place. Incurable diseases will prevail. That's why before construction, if it is not for a Vastu, if it is not as per Vastu, Please correct it as per Vastu Shastra and do the construction. So, we have finished this subject. If you like it, you comment it and subscribe it. May God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.